This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. Fox News is embattled like never before. It seems as though their choice to side with a despot and an autocrat and a fascist and their assistance in his attempt to end American democracy isn't going well. Now they are embarking on a new quest to demonize members of the LGBTQ community across the globe. You see, Fox News isn't just an American cancer. It's not just a tumor on the body politic of the United States. It also is in Canada. And there's an activist group that is right now filing official paperwork as a means to try to get Fox News taken off the air. I'm going to read a little bit from this CBC, which is like the Canada's BBC. This is the headline. LGBTQ rights group argues Fox News shouldn't air in Canada. And the network says delisting would be grossly disproportionate and unprecedented. Of course, Fox News is going to push back. We're at a time, an inflection point, if you will, in the history of Western culture, where the United States, look, there's a saying that when America catches a cold, or when America sneezes, the rest of the world catches a cold. It's something like that. I'm not one for sayings. And the problem here is that the bigotry that is being visited upon, the violence and the threats and the harassment that's being visited upon members of the LGBTQ community, gays, lesbians, trans especially, drag queens is the new scary thing. It's also having an impact in Canada. Just yesterday, I believe, this weekend, this is in Canada, but like in New Hampshire, a group of literal Nazis throwing up their Nazi salutes, talking about these are our streets, are protesting drag events. I tweeted this morning, and I think it bears repeating that if your opposition to the LGBTQ community, if your opposition has you in league with Nazis, maybe you picked the wrong team. Maybe you're on the wrong side of history, as Nazis always are. Here's this article from the CBC about Fox getting the boot, maybe, hopefully, in Canada. An advocacy group that wants the CRTC, which is Canada's broadcasting regulator. It's like their FCC. An advocacy group that wants the CRTC to ban Fox News says the network's abusive content extends beyond its divisive personality, such as the recently fired host, Tucker Carlson. Fox News should be banned from Canadian airwaves because it has repeatedly and regularly violated broadcasting standards with content that subjects many groups to hate. Egale Canada is arguing in its formal submission to the Canada's broadcasting regulator. The LGBTQ rights group is dismissing Fox's argument that the application to remove its news network from Canadian cable TV packages is moot in the wake of primetime host Tucker Carlson's ousting, in late April. Egale's reply submission to the CRTC this week follows thousands of comments, including those from Fox News, that the commission received after seeking public input on the matter. Egale wrote in an open letter to the regulator in early April, asking it to consult the public on the removal of Fox News from the list of non-Canadian programming authorized for distribution in Canada. The letter cited a March 28th episode of Tucker Carlson Tonight that made horrifying claims about transgender and non-binary people, quote, painting them as violent and dangerous. The group said it has experienced firsthand the hate that is generated from a single segment aired on Fox News in Canada. We cannot begin to imagine the broader impacts and potential rise in hate that might result from allowing more content like this to air in Canada, the letter went on. Now, of course, Fox is pushing back. I'm not going to read their exact statement because it's in the headline that the network says delisting would be grossly disproportionate and unprecedented. Now listen, Fox News doesn't make the lion's share of its revenue through advertising. It makes it through cable fees. So if you pay for cable in the United States, whether it be through satellite or a traditional old-fashioned cable network or cable provider, you're paying for Fox News whether or not you watch it. Big dollars they make, hundreds of millions of dollars. And if that money spigot were to be turned off in Canada, it would be a blow to the revenue stream of Fox News. Now, that's a business item. The real world effects of what is taking place as a result of the demonization of people who just want to be left alone to exist as who they are is taking root in Canada as well. You may have heard about this story where some psycho at a little girl's track meet started accosting a girl for being trans, a little girl, a 9-year-old, who isn't even trans. Watch this.
What was supposed to be a day of friendly competition and camaraderie took an unexpected turn for Carrie Starr and her family when hateful comments were allegedly directed at her 9-year-old daughter.
Get that boy off the field sort of thing. And then it took a minute to realize that they were talking about our daughter.
Starr's daughter was getting ready to take part in the grade 4 girls shot put event when another couple, who was supporting their granddaughter, began shouting, claiming Starr's daughter was transgender and should not be allowed to participate.
This gentleman wouldn't let it go, kept badgering and yelling, demanding certification of her being female.
Sources online have confirmed the man in question is Joseph Tessar, and he has a deep connection to Saskatchewan. His Facebook profile notes he is the CEO and owner of the Motel 6 in Moosomin and previously owned the Ramada Hotel in Prince Albert. Tessar is also known in the sporting community. He is currently enshrined in the Prince Albert Sports Hall of Fame for Greco-Roman wrestling and is coached with the city's wrestling club. Global News reached out to the Sports Hall of Fame. President Ellen Grucock confirmed a meeting with the board of directors is scheduled for Monday to discuss the situation. Global News has also reached out to Tessar for comment, but did not receive confirmation by deadline. Tessar did reach out to other outlets, denying all allegations. Starr says her daughter is doing well, but says the most frustrating part about the whole ordeal is that it was taken out on a 9-year-old.
We can stand up for ourselves as adults, but your child, you can't.
Gates Gorin, Global News.
Look, it probably won't come as any surprise to you that I believe bigots should die sad and penniless. So I think it would be a triumph for civilization if this man's businesses were to fall on their faces, wither and die. Traumatizing a child, traumatizing a trans child is horrible. Traumatizing a non-trans child, accusing them of being trans, is horrible. Victimizing children, which is the drumbeat of these people, protect the kids, save the kids, while they abuse the kids. Fox News led to this. Fox News's coverage added fuel to the fire of bigotry in Canada. It is without a doubt. So I hope that this group is victorious in this. And I'd love to know what you think. You can call, leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me daily at dollemore.com. Follow me on social media. I'd love to see you there. I'm at Dollemore on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere that there's social media, at Dollemore. And if you appreciate what I do and you'd like to assist my work, support my work, produce my work, you can click the join button below, become a channel member for as little as $1.99 a month. You can click the super thanks button, give immediate support, or you can go over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. Please subscribe. I am in a push. It's been very successful the last few weeks. Subs have been exponentially increased over last year, over the previous 90 days. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500,000 subscribers, and it's only with your help that I'm going to be able to do it, if you got to this far in the video. Anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate you very much. I'll see you next time. Be genuine. Take care of one another.